Caitlin, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your Monday? Mason and the Gin, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight for a Monday night? Caitlin, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for our 10 minutes after the hour or 20 people in the room. Welcome in, welcome in. Caitlin, it was a good Monday. It was a slow Monday. I kind of anticipated that. A lot of my IEP meetings are done. I don't have another one until the end of February, which is really nice. Gives me a chance to catch up with the students and to work with them individually. See where they're at. Caitlin, thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate that. We'll begin in a couple of minutes, everyone. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour. Bree, welcome in. How is everybody in the East Coast doing? How is the weather? Bree, how was your day off? Do you get tomorrow off as well? Barbie Girl, welcome in. Kata, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for the 10 minutes after the hour or 20 people in the room. Thank you, Caitlin, so much for those heart likes. We already have 1,000 likes. You are getting everybody way ahead of the game. It was nice. I didn't do anything but stay in bed. As you should, Bree. Did you watch TV, Bree? Did you watch any TV today? Lola, welcome in. Heather 041, welcome in. Tanya, welcome in. Tanya, we missed you yesterday. Did you work today? Or did you work yesterday? How's everything going? How is the weather on your side? As far as I know, I'm working tomorrow. Oh, okay, they haven't said anything. Bree, what's the latest they'll let you know that it was that it's canceled? I was super sick yesterday. Oh no. Hope you're doing better. Amber UGC, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour. 20 people in the room. Prince Hairflip, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Prince Hairflip, we missed you yesterday. Dynamite D, welcome in. What did I do with my emeralds? My mom's cousin got hit by a car in Vegas. Oh no! Got hit by a car in Vegas on Sunday at 2 a.m. That's terrible. Dynamite D, welcome in. I'm so sorry to hear that. How is the family doing? Oh no, Prince Hairflip, you had a power outage? Yikes. What's the weather like right now? What's going on? My mom and her cousin were all extremely nice. Oh my goodness. Yikes. How are they doing? Guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, that's rough. I'm so sorry to hear that. Very sorry. But she's living about it now. She's just had. Oh my god. That's very traumatizing. All right, well, we're going to begin in a couple of minutes. So just wait for 10 minutes after the hour. Those of you on YouTube, welcome in. This is a children's literature hour. Better now, but extremely cold. Oh, okay. I don't know, Daryl. She's fine. I guess. Oh, okay. Yikes. Those of you on YouTube, I just need one more person to hit 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I just need one more person. I've hit my goal. Thank you so much. I will sub back. Got it. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Today is Monday. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody had a good Monday. Hope everyone had a good beginning to their week. We've got lots of news, lots of things going on. Bree, it was really good. I was telling some of the viewers earlier that my IEPs are pretty much done from now until the end of February. So I get to work with the students one-on-one more. Thank you so much, Mike Silva, for that. I really appreciate that. So yeah, so meetings are done. I don't have another one till the 26th of February, which is really nice. Okay, for those of you who were not here yesterday, this Wednesday, our Project Wednesday is going to be a jewel encrusted heart and stick. Yes, very excited about that. You are going to get a template with a heart and then the popsicle stick. And then it's going to be jewel encrusted. We love anything shiny, glittery, jewel encrusted. So one of the things that I want you to be thinking about, we got a whole bunch of embellishments. We went embellishment crazy at Michael's. So I want you to be thinking about your pattern. Do you want to do a solid color? Do you want to do a solid color? Do you want to do patterns? Do you want to do color up here, a different color here? Whatever you want to do. We're going to adjust the camera just a little bit so that you guys can see the application of the gems, because that's the fun part. We're going to take them out like this, one piece at a time, and then we're going to glue and then apply it. Glue and then apply. I was thinking of getting black fingernail polish just to put it on, because I always like seeing people who have fingernail polish put things on. That's part of the fun. Okay, so Monday, or this Wednesday, we are going to be making our jewel encrusted ornaments. For those of you who are not, for those of you who are not here on Sunday, we did look at our Prince Hairflip, right? Glitter and jewels, I might pass out like, right? That should be a name of a store. Glitter and jewels, I might pass out. This is the ornament, the Valentine's Day ornament that we made for Valentine's last Wednesday. If you're new here, every Wednesday is Project Wednesday. We do fun little nostalgic activities. Look at that glitter. Isn't that gorgeous? Just fun little nostalgic activities in this time, in this world where we don't even know if we're going to be blown up into pieces at any moment. No, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, so this Wednesday, a little bit of bad news. Some of you already know this, but our Prince Lizzie Fish did pass away. He went to fish heaven. I woke up Saturday morning. He was along the filter. I think he might have gotten a little sick because he was a little bit bloated. Yeah. The way things are going. Yeah. Yeah, Prince Hairflip. You weren't here yesterday for the announcement, but yeah, he passed away. He had a good run. He had about good 6 months with us. We're gonna let the tank breathe a little. We're gonna make it into a terrarium for now, but we're gonna look into getting goldfish, because goldfish are pretty sturdy. We want to get some sturdy fishes. Betta fish are very sensitive. Beta fish are very, Jessica Esdras, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Beta fish are really sensitive. And, when we got Prince Lizzie fish, he was a little fish like that. And then he grew. We fed him really good. So he had a good life. I know, right, Prince Excellent? He had a good life. He had a good life. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal, you guys are kicking butt tonight on the likes. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, we gave him a good life, always had good water. He always got the best water, got the best live plants, best food. So he's in fish heaven right now. We're going to go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal is going to be 45K. Yesterday, you guys went above and beyond. Above and beyond. Yes, Tanya, he was loved. He felt the love vibrations. You guys did really good yesterday. I think we got to something like 50 or 60K. The West Coast, not so much. The West Coast, they only got half, like 20K. So they're going to have to do at least 100K to make up. All right, so 28 seconds. Let's tap away. In the meantime, all new fresh titles. We did a library haul over the weekend. Got all new fresh titles. We had some really good books yesterday. Really interesting, gorgeous illustrations, and some really good stories too. So we're going to look into the library haul and see if we can find the same thing. All right, we're going to begin with Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History. We do have Women's History Month coming up soon. Next week is Black History Month, the month of February. We're going to say it even louder, and we're going to remind everybody every day that it's Black History Month. Because the way this country is going right now, it needs a reminder. It needs a reminder. All right, let's see. We read about men. Okay, so Katherine Johnson, NASA mathematician. I think this is the one based on the movie. Yeah, needs a huge reminder. We've slipped back a couple of decades. Katherine Johnson, 1918 to 2020, NASA mathematician. Judging by the way Katherine took to math, you would think it was her first language. As a child, she counted everything. She skipped 7 grades and graduated ahead of her older siblings. As a young woman, she became a math teacher, but her mentor at West Virginia State University encouraged her to pursue a career as a research mathematician. In 1953, Katherine got her chance. NASA's Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia, had recently opened a lab that hired African American mathematicians. In a time before there was digital calculators, cell phones, or computer machines, the women and men who performed computations were called computers. Katherine's first assignment was the Flight Research Division. The United States was in the middle of the space race, a period of time in the 1950s and 60s when America and Russia were competing for technological advancement in space flight. Right, Prince Harflip? Mm-hmm. The top goal, to get a man on the moon. Katherine was one of the people who helped make it happen. Her job was to calculate the flight path for the first mission in space. Imagine, the Earth is rotating, the moon is revolving, and a rocket has to follow a very specific trajectory in order to reach its moving target. Even when mathematical computers were introduced, Katherine was still crucial. She continued computing at NASA until her retirement in 1986, and her work influenced every major space program up to that point. During the Friendship 7 mission in 1962, John Glenn, the first American to orbit the Earth, refused to launch without verification that Katherine herself had double-checked the math. In 2015, President Barack Obama awarded Katherine the Presidential Medal of Freedom, America's highest civilian honor. Yes, Tanya, what was the name of the movie? I forgot what the Hidden Figures. Thank you so much. Yes. Hidden Figures. So if you're interested in more about Katherine Johnson, Hidden Figures. Good way to start the live on a Monday night. Little leaders, bold women in Black history. Excellent way to start the live. All right, let's go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap, 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 tap away. Our goal tonight is going to be 45K. Let's see if we can get past that tonight. You guys are doing a fantastic job already. We haven't even read the first book, and we're already at 10K. That tells us that we are well on our way to achieving our goal tonight. Okay, let's look up it. Let's look in the stacks and see what we have tonight. This one is called Minnie Rabbit is Not Lost. The reason why I chose this book is because the illustrations at the front cover. We love a good orange. We love some browns. We love some yellows. And we love a good story. Okay, tapping. Thank you so much. Love a good end page. Minnie Rabbit is Not Lost. This book was published in 1979? No, that can't be right. Looks a little bit old. If it is, it's a nice one. Minnie Rabbit and Mother Rabbit are making a cake. We love a good potbelly stove in children's literature. So you got Mother Rabbit, Baby Rabbit, both making a cake. They have the ingredients there, flour, basic ingredients, butter. Hey Lauren, thank you so much for the likes. Eggs, batter. Minnie Rabbit likes cake. Oh dear, it looks like they're run out of berries. No way, I'll find berries. Must have cake. So this is the cake that they want to make here. Minnie Rabbit likes cakes. He really likes cakes with berries on them. Oh dear, it looks like we've run out of berries. That's what the mom tells him. He's like, nope, gotta have berries. Gonna take off and get those. Come back, Minnie Rabbit. There are some under the too late. Minnie Rabbit is off to find berries. It's considered healthy with berries on it. Tanya, I totally agree. As long as he puts some fruit on there, cancels out all that sugar. So here's their little house. They've got this little cute house right here on the tree. And they've got this little bridge that goes from one tree to the other. But Mom said that there's some berries here in the little tree. Yes, Crystal, very good. There's some berries here, but little rabbit was gone. He had other things to do. And then there's another house here. They've got this little ladder here with some windows. Must have cake. So he's going to go on a journey. Cake, cake, cake. I can find berries. So he's going to go a long way to find these berries. He's got one thing in mind. You've got this cute little barnyard in the background there. Some birds. Looks like Minnie Rabbit might be going the wrong way. Hello, Minnie Rabbit. Where are you going? Do you need any help? Yeah, he does want to be very helpful. What's the creature behind the hill? Hey, Trump Blows Bubba, welcome in. Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that. You're right. I didn't see that. It looks like it's this guy right here. So he's on his journey, and he comes across But it looks like a dog. Do you need any help? Oh yeah, there's somebody walking in the back there. All the little details. I had mint hot chocolate 3 days in a row. Yum. Prince Harfield, you know what I was thinking of is the medicine ball over at Starbucks. I haven't had one this year. Sounds really good. And look at this bird. Look at these little random pictures. You've got this bird. Looks like he's taking a poop. That thing. But that mint chocolate 3. Where did you get that at, Prince Harfield? Is it local? Hey, Christina, welcome in. Christina, how are you doing? Guys, Christina's in Michigan and she's got she's getting the brunt of the storm right now. So we want to make sure she's doing okay. You got electricity, you have enough food. Christina, what's going on? No, thank you. Don't need help. Looking for berries, making a cake. Cake, cake, cake. Where could Minnie Rabbit be going now? So I guess that guy didn't help him out. So he's going to go into the water here. And then goes over here, jumps, cake, cake, cake. And then he goes to the, we have power, we have food. Oh, good. Good, Christine, I'm glad. Has it stopped snowing or is it still snowing? Got this little lighthouse here. Maybe this fellow can help Minnie Rabbit find berries. Hello, Minnie Rabbit. It's pretty cold out here. Do you need your coat? Oh, you got the recipe? Oh, good. People are muting me in. Really? Christina, I think it's just the Oracle thing. I think it's the changeover on for TikTok because I've been hearing a lot of people posting stuff and some of my posts haven't been going up. Oh, it's snowing here. We're getting lake effect snow. Oh, interesting. So he continues on his journey, and now he comes across this dog with a coat, asking if he needs a coat. No, no, not cold. Looking for berries, making a cake. Cake, cake, cake. I can find berries. Minnie Rabbit has definitely gone the wrong way. Think so. I got a notification saying someone muted me in a live. Really? So he's going against all of the elements, all the winter elements. And then up the hill. No. And it looks very dangerous up here. Minnie Rabbit, stop. You're too small to go down there, aren't you? So he goes up all the way up this mountain where it's snowing. And you've got him crawling all the way up to the top there. No, no, not too small. Looking for berries. Making a cake, cake, cake. Looking for berries. Not sure this is a good place for Minnie Rabbit to find berries. You're a long away from home, Minnie Rabbit. You're not lost, are you? No, no, no. He is going all over the world to find these berries. So he goes inside this cave and he finally admits it. I'm lost. Look at that illustration though. That's a really good illustration. Those dark reds and those dark blacks. For poor Minnie Rabbit, sniff, sniff. Oh, he starts crying. A little tear. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Hold on. What can Minnie Rabbit smell? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Yeah. Hey, Victoria, welcome in. Yeah, somebody's hunting him down. I smell cake. Cake. Look, I found a berry. Berry cake, berry cake, berry cake. I found a berry. And I'm going to, I think Mom went ahead and got those berries and made the cake anyways. Home. Mother Rabbit looks very pleased to see Minnie Rabbit. There you are. I found a berry. Well done, Minnie Rabbit. Now, would you like some cake. Hey, Angel, welcome in. No, thank you. Can I have some ice cream? I love ice cream. Okie, welcome in. Okie, we haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? So after all that journey, he comes home. Mom made that berry cake anyways, and he's like, no, thank you. Can I have some ice cream? Oh, hell no. You're going to eat this cake. The end. Minnie Rabbit is not lost. Hey, Georgia Peach, welcome in. This is our first book. Okay, in the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. I give this one an 8. I give it an 8. I give both the illustrations and I give the story an 8. It was a cute story. He went on a little journey. But then he comes back. Mom had already made it. Trump blows Bubba 7. Amber UGC 9. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Oh, Angel, yeah, tell us about your book. So Angel's publishing a book, guys. She's doing self-publishing. And you're putting it on Amazon, right, Angel? Bree 7, Tanya 8 talks about food. I agree. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. We're gonna tap away. Our goal tonight is 45K. You guys are well above the goal tonight. Lisa Brown 7. Oh, it's gonna be available on Amazon soon? Oh, okay. Give us a little idea what it's gonna be about. While you do that, we're gonna look into the stacks and see what we can find. Guys, we haven't seen Maria in a while. Speaking of books, we haven't seen Maria in a while. We're gonna have to contact her to see how she's doing. It's gonna be available on Amazon. It's about a princess discovering that she's more than she thinks. Oh, that's gonna be really fun, Angel. Mickey, welcome in. We're gonna really like that one. As soon as it drops, let us know. Okay, our next book that we're gonna read, Snack Attack. This is a really interesting one because they've taken it looks like they've taken actual pictures of snacks and made them. And also, these are my favorite. These strawberry waffle ones. These are so good in the morning with cake. Or not cake, cake, with coffee. So you got a pretzel and a Cheeto. Rivalry, aren't they really good? It's a fantasy adventure. Oh, okay. Is it long? Is it a long book, chapter book, or is it a children's book? Cheese puffs are your favorite ginger snaps? I love it. I like getting those cheese puffs, putting them on my tongue, and then crushing it at the top of my mouth. Oh, it's a chapter book. Oh, okay, I'm going to look out for that. What age range is it targeted for? Snack Attack. This one was published in 2019. One afternoon, a cheese doodle. Oh, 18 plus? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that'll be fun. Oh, I think a lot of us will be interested in reading that. Late to the party, but better late than never. Hey, wonderful world, welcome in. So Angel's book is 18 and over. And it's a chapter book. One afternoon, a cheese doodle, a pretzel stick, and a cookie all escaped from their packages, even though they had been warned about the outside world. There were monsters. There were monsters, they heard, with big teeth and slobbery tongues who ate snacks like them in 2 loud chomps. Celestial Bloodline. Oh, how fun. Definitely going to be looking out for it. We always are looking for new... Tassar Williamson, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. We're always looking for new authors. We've had several authors come on and promote their books. So a cheese doodle, a waffle, a cookie, and a pretzel all escaped, and they were told about the evils of the world. Wherever they are, but wherever they were seemed fun, not dangerous. Okay, so they went out. They went out to go do some exploring. They took some of these uh, spices, made like a little wall here, put this spoon here with some sprinkles, and they were just gonna have fun. A stairway, and then they would slide down into the sprinkles. That's really good. They even went boating on a pond. I really like how they did this. It's like actual who's read it so far, he loves it, he's already playing. Oh, okay, perfect. We'll be looking out for it. I really like how they've taken these real life pictures and inserted these cheese puffs and stuff inside of them. Like a real sink. Then they found a note. Hi, kiddo. I hope you had a good day at school. I had to go out, so I left you some snacks because I'll be late. Love, Mom. Oh no, she means us, cried Cookie, who was a very smart cookie. They've seen their fate. Pretzel and Cheese Doodle asked what a kid was. A kid is a kind of monster, said Cookie, like the ones we've been warned about. They're giants. A monster kid can hold all three of us in one of their humongous, dirty hands. They can squash us to bits. Yikes, said Pretzel. So they're going to watch out for that kid. The clay, the huge monster. And that's not the worst part, said Cookie. They can crack us in half, dunk us in milk. She shuddered. Thank you so much for reaching that goal. I really appreciate it. 50%. Aw, look at Cheese Doodle melted. And then Pretzel stuck in that glass of milk. This is really creative. There's even more, said Cookie. They can swallow us all in one monstrous gulp. I feel faint, said Pretzel. We have to come up with a plan, and quick. Look at that mouth and that tongue. And Cheese Doodle's wrapped up in her. There's another one in there. Cheese Doodle had heard about a thing called the 5-second rule, where monsters won't eat food if it has been on the floor for longer than 5 seconds. Let's roll on the floor for 6 seconds and make the kid not want to eat us, he said. Nope, said Cookie. That only works with monster moms, not monster kids. Cheese Doodle came up with another idea. Maybe we could hide. And look, he wrapped himself up in dirt. Dog hair. That's a good idea, actually. But they're like, no, that's not going to work with the kids. But after they found a good hiding place, ouchie, ouch, yelled Cheese Doodle. Oh no, said Pretzel. Cheese Doodle got too close to the cheese grater. I don't feel grater, cried Cheese Doodle. It's really a cheese worser. Look at he scraped himself up against the cheese grater. He got his butt. It's really a cheese worser. Cheese Doodle got one last idea, his best one yet. He turned over the note and wrote on the other side, Dear kid, please drink some water and eat. Nothing else. From your loving Mama. As soon as the note was finished, they heard footsteps. Footsteps of a monster kid. Please drink some water and eat. Nothing else. Love your mom. Oh, so they were safe. Oh no, they wrote the note. I was like, why do they have that marker in their hand? And why would she tell them only to drink water? The snacks closed their eyes and tried their best not to shake from fear. While the monster kid read the note, Cheese Doodle took a quick peek and was quite surprised. Pretzel peeked too. She couldn't believe what she saw. Although the monster kid was a giant, it didn't look like a monster at all. The monster kid got some water from the sink and took a long, nice sip. So their plan worked so far. My plan worked, says Cheese Doodle once the kid had left. What a thief. Look at that Cheese Doodle, isn't that great? I love how they call it a Cheese Doodle. It's a Cheeto. It didn't seem unhappy about the nice glass of water, said Pretzel. Maybe we can be friends with Monster Kid. I think we can, said Cheese Doodle. How about you, Cookie? Hey, Cookie, where are you? Uh-oh. Amongst all that conversation, they lost somebody. Yeah, Georgia Peach. Little wires. I don't know if they're like extended paper clips. But that would be kind of fun to make though too as a decoration. Not so much a cheese doodle or maybe a pretzel. Uh-oh. Cookie. And it just ends right here. Cookie. Uh-oh, they lost the cookie. Oh, look at his glasses. Food rat, that looks so good, doesn't it? Aw, I think Cookie met his fate. Because the boy came home, got the glass of water, and look at that's all that's left of him, and the little crumbs. Poor Cookie, I know. The end. Snack Attack. Definitely give this a 10. Good story, good illustrations to back up this story. We love a good, I almost feel like this is, hey Corey, welcome in. Corey, we're doing really good. How are you doing? How's everything going? Snack Attack. In the comment section, let's see what everybody thinks. Yeah, definitely give this one a 10. Yeah, fun, creator, and interesting. I agree. All right, in the comment section, 1, Mini Rabbit is not lost. 2, Snack Attack. Yeah, cute, funny. I agree, Lola. I'm going to go with 2. Oh, we haven't poured the tea yet. Tanya, 2. You like that one? Amber UGC, 2. Bree, 2. Tonight we are drinking a peach-flavored tea with a vanilla base at the bottom. For sweetness, we are going to pour the tea tonight. We love a good tea. We're burning a lavender candle. Bree 2, Avery 2. Can only do 2 weeks of daycare and had to leave. Corey, did you? Oh no. Yeah, don't feel bad about that. It's not for everybody. Corey, yeah, don't feel bad about that. It's not for everybody. Bree can attest to that. Right, Bree? Yeah. That's fine. You gave it a try. You worked. Didn't like it, and now it's time to look for something else. Corey, that is so funny. I could go on the stories, but I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Oh, Bree, did you do 6 years in daycare? Wow. Yeah, I could imagine. Corey, what was the age range that you were working with? Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's set the timer. Our goal tonight is 45K. You guys are halfway there. I had the 1-year-old and infants. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh. I do daycare to always. As well, I did infants. Oh, okay. that's a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle it. I remember I had done kindergarten before. I've subbed kindergarten before. Crying, scratching, biting, hitting. I got hit in the head. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the infants are my favorite. Corey, was there a lot of crying in the morning when the kids were dropped off, or were they used to? Were they used to? It's funny now, but geez, yeah, I will never have my son in daycare at home. Yeah, yeah, Tanya, I couldn't leave my babies in a daycare. Not that I wouldn't. I'm pretty sure if I had to, I would, but I would try. I wouldn't. I couldn't stomach it. Okay, let's go ahead and look in the stacks again. Corey, that was interesting. I love my son too much. Yeah. Especially before it's time. Okay, our next book, this one I think is going to be really good. This one's called Do You Remember? Look at that cover. Isn't that a beautiful cover? Do you remember? There's some really good artists out there. We love a good cobalt blue. Do you remember? Isn't it, Corey? I agree. We open it up with these little feet popping out. Poor writer. I'm wanting another baby already. Perfect. No, but your baby's pretty. Tanya, you have a 3-month or 3-year-old, right? I think it's time. I think it's time for her to have 14 months. Yeah, maybe wait a little. For your sanity. So you got a mother and a son in bed. Do you remember? This one's going to be really good. I can already tell. Do you remember? Thank you so much for reaching that bell. I really appreciate it. Do you remember when we had a picnic in the field? It was just you and me and your dad. You were looking for snakes and bugs while we were talking on that blue blanket. And you came running up to us with something in your hands. Oh, yes, I remember. That's a good one. So they're remembering just a nice day together. He's got his dad's looks, but my attitude. Yeah, Georgia Peach, it's difficult. So they're reminiscing about a day, just a beautiful day when they were out on a blanket. He was looking for bugs. Looks like it's springtime. All the bugs, ladybugs are out. Those berries were so sweet. Got a theme tonight with berries. There's the mom and dad, and there's the little boy. He had grabbed some berries. I know, more berries. We must have been in the berry section. I've got one. Do you remember? They must be playing a game. The Do you remember game? My birthday. Dad called me outside and you gave me a bicycle. You helped me get on and get steady, but then you let go and I lost control. I didn't know how to stop. How could I forget? So there's Dad in his old Ford truck. They got him a red bike. And then the little snapshots of the memory. Mom, the handlebars, Mom letting go, and then him falling. I could hear you laughing from the hayride, or from the hay pile. He fell right into the hay. Do you remember? This is a good one. The rainstorm. Oh yes, the rainstorm. The rain was coming down so hard that the roof was leaking. There was thunder and lightning, and then the power went out. You called out for me, but you couldn't find me. That's right. So there's the rainstorm. Power went out. They lit the lamp. There's the cat. And then they were able to get to see. Jessica, I work from home and it's crazy busy, but you're reading at PG Turner. Oh, Jessica Ray, I appreciate that. That's what we're here for. Them kids, what did you say? Around me made me cry and all. I laughed down. Yeah, no, Corey, the anxiety that can be created from that's not good. So yeah, if you needed to cry that, I totally understand. Totally understand. I remember when I did my stint in being an assistant principal, I had to cover for a kindergarten teacher, and she was gone like the third day of school. And normally when I've subbed kindergarten's easy to sub during the second semester because they're all in routine. They know what to do. My own is 20%. My charger is on the other room. I don't want to get out of it. Yeah, get it. You don't want to get lost. And they were only there for 4 hours. They wore me out by 10 o'clock. I didn't know what to do with them because they didn't know their routine. Like, you couldn't teach them anything because they didn't know how to sit. They didn't know how to listen. They were just like at their house. They were acting like they were at their house. I was like, oh my God. That was tough. It was a lot of stress. I remember the smell of Grandpa's oil lamp. So they used Grandpa's oil lamp to get to see. We love a good glow. We love a good glow at night. Do you remember, now it's his turn, leaving our home behind? We packed up everything we own in our truck and drove down the highway, farther than we'd ever been. Cars were honking and whooshing past us. We were lost. Of course, I remember. So when they had to move, they had to leave their house behind, got into all that traffic. I'm wondering why they left Dad behind. Is that Dad? Who is that? Your bear guided us all the way through the city, all the way here. He put the little bear there in charge. Oh, must have been the grandfather. So there's no words. We love a good page break where we just get the picture and we kind of have to form our own idea. Maybe they weren't happy with that last one. Maybe that last one they're like, that wasn't a good memory. Or maybe they forgot. Or maybe they... Oh, guys, look at... All right, so they just moved. But look at what they're looking at. So this just happened. So they just moved. And they're looking at all their stuff pushed up against the wall. But what happened to the dad? Can we make this memory too? So they're in a new place. I want to know what happened to the dad, damn it. We could say, do you remember the first morning in our new home? It was just you and me. We could hear the buses rumbling. We could smell the bakery from across the street. And the sun was coming up over the city. It was like magic. Also, they're forming new memories. This one struck me. And we weren't worried or scared. We knew we were going to be just fine. Look at that shading. Isn't that a great shading right there? See his face in the sun. So he's looking out the window, and then he looks back at his mom, and she's knocked out. She's probably really tired. And then he gets back into bed. Oh. Yes, I will remember this. Aww! This is a good book. For my mom. What happened to the dad? We must have missed something. Let's go back and retrace our steps. It had to have happened during the rainstorm. Do you remember the rainstorm? Oh yes, the rainstorm. The rain was coming down so hard that the roof was leaking. There was thunder and lightning, and then the power went out. You called out for me, but you couldn't find me. Okay, so the power went out. Yeah, Georgia Peach. We're retracing our steps. I remember the smell of Grandpa's oil lamp. So Dad's in the picture. Dad gave him the bike. Do you remember leaving our home behind? So did they get divorced? Is that what happened? Because who's that? We packed up everything we own in our truck and drove down the highway, farther than we had ever been. Cars were honking and whooshing past us. We were lost. Of course I remember. They're saying goodbye. Did they get it? They sold the house. We need to write the author. This is a good book. You had a good idea, good premise, but you left us wondering, where did the dad go? Maybe there's like a little epilogue or something in here. Tucked in a bed at a new apartment, a boy and his mother trade memories. Some are idyllic, like a picnic with Dad, but others are more surprising. A fall from a bike into a soft pile of hay. Now it's just the two of them, and the house where all those memories happen is far away. But maybe someday this will be a favorite memory too, happy and sad. Yeah. Yeah. This could have gotten a 10. Definitely a 10 for the illustrations, but the story, it just dropped. They left a big detail out. Mom's gonna move. I'm assuming they got divorced. Sydney. It's a good one though. Give it an 8. When you have to do extra work to find out what happened. Tanya, we're gonna have to look it up. Yeah, definitely gonna have to look it up to see what the premise, what the author was thinking. All right, in the comments section, let's see what we are thinking. We started the live out with Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History 1. We are at 31K. You guys are doing a fantastic job with the taps tonight. We started out with Minnie Rabbit is Not Lost. Then we read Snack Attack. Georgia Peach, right? A 5. And then, do you remember? This is a good illustration, though. I really love the pictures. But yeah, the story just fell. No resolution. All right, we are at 30K. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap, 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 tap away. We're trying to get to 45K by the end of this live. Amber, do you see like Snack Attack? That was a good one. We love the mediums that they used. All right. Oh, guys, this is going to be a good one. We had a really good book that we read on Sunday. Let me see. Where did it go? Remember we read this one? Shelter for Sadness. A good social emotional book. A good for nothing puddle. Finding hope when you're stuck in sadness. Oh, parents did get divorced. Thank you so much for looking that up. I really appreciate that. That makes it sad, though. That makes it sad. They did get divorced. Yeah, I don't really like that. I mean, I get it, but they could have at least said something. The good for nothing puddle, finding hope when you're stuck in sadness. We love a good social emotional book, especially that gives us a end pages here. This one was published last year, 2025. It says, once there was a girl. She seems pretty happy. She's got her little red balloon there. Tanya, give it a 6. Yeah. That was a big letdown, wasn't it? We like to be sad, but we like to know how to navigate our sadness. Who lost someone she loved very much? So there once was a girl who lost someone she loved very much. So here she is, and there goes her balloon flying away. This filled her heart with sadness. She didn't like the way it felt, so she tried to push the sadness all the way down to her toes. But the sadness kept growing. She pushed and she stuffed and she pushed and she stuffed. But the sadness grew and grew until it filled every part of her and burst from her eyes. Before long, a puddle formed around her feet. The puddle felt yucky and wet. The girl did not like it one bit. I do that, it makes it worse. Yeah, right, Tanya? You have to kind of let it go. You have to, face it and feel it. So she finally felt it, and then she just started crying endlessly. She tried to make the puddle go away, but it didn't work. She tried to disguise her puddle so that no one could see it, but she knew the puddle was always there. So she tried to run and hide from it, but the puddle followed her everywhere she went. Exhausted and out of ideas, she decided to ask for help. I do not like this good-for-nothing puddle. It feels yucky and cold and ugly. God, will you please take my puddle away? Eagerly she waited and waited and waited, but nothing happened. Finally, anger began to rumble and tumble inside her until it exploded out in a loud cry. Ah! Where are you, God? Why aren't you helping me? She didn't think God was listening. She wondered if he cared at all. So she's super frustrated at God. Sometimes you have to get mad at God. It's good. He created anger, so sometimes we have to get mad at him. Moments later, a little puppy walked by and crawled into her lap. The puppy was smelly and dirty and couldn't see because of the mud that covered his eyes. So the girl took a handful of her puddle and washed the puppy's face. Aww. So she found use for her tears. The tears to clean the mud away from the puppy's eyes. The puppy licked her on the cheek and bounced away. She's got a smile on her face. There's the guy. Soon, a farmer passed by and stopped near the girl to rest a while. The farmer had been working in the steamy sun, and he looked tired and hot. May I? The farmer asked politely as he bent down with his handkerchief. That may be, said the. Oh, sure, said the girl, but it's just a good for nothing puddle. That may be, said the farmer, but it's exactly what I need today. Oh, you took a shower? Okay, do you feel better, Angel? Later, an artist appeared. Can you help me? He asked. My paint has dried up, and I can't paint my masterpiece. So there went the farmer. Oh, much? Okay. Can you see I'm stuck in this good-for-nothing puddle, grumbled the girl. I can't possibly help you. I love how they're finding all these different ways to reuse her tears. I can't even help myself. Just then, she had an idea. She got really frustrated. I can't even help myself. Just then, they had an idea. The sun shined bright as they jumped and splashed in the puddle. And for the moment, the puddle was beautiful. Oh, look at that. Isn't that great? The artist skipped away with his masterpiece in hand, and the girl began to wonder. Oh, thank you so much, Taylor Simone. Helping my toddler fall asleep. Oh, I hope it's bringing you some peace, too. She thought about her puddle. She thought about how her puddle helped the puppy see more clearly. She thought about how her puddle helped the farmer feel better. She thought about how the puddle helped the artist paint his masterpiece. And she pondered her puddle. She noticed something new started to grow. Soon she even began to feel happy. Aww. As the puddle grew still and the sun kissed her cheek, she wondered if God had been listening all along. And in her puddle, where she once saw only sadness, she suddenly saw so much more. I love Stranger Things, but I'm so scared of the demon mouse coming again. I think they're gone, Tanya. Finally, she said, you know, this good-for-nothing puddle just might be good for something. Aw, look at, she grew a beautiful garden in her tears. And look at how happy she is. The end. Oh, but then look at here, guys. But really, just the beginning. Aw, so she took her little bouquet of flowers. She's going to go give it to the people to see how it made and put... Sonia, that's funny. It says, something great from nothing good. A note from a puddle girl. How could something that feels so uncomfortably bad have any good in it? Feelings can be unpredictable, uncomfortable, and at times unruly for adults, and they can be especially difficult and confusing for kids. Each of us will experience loss, and our children are not immune to the pain of sorrow. From the loss of a favorite stuffed animal on the bus, changing schools and leaving friends, the breakup of a family, or the death of someone they love, we all experience sadness that can threaten to hold us hostage. Writing The Good-for-Nothing Puddle was a gift God gave me to explore my own story of loss after my 4 daughters and I unexpectedly lost the person who meant the most to us, their daddy. Aww. As the characters in the story came to life, I saw so much of myself in the puddle girl. I felt her frustration as she exhausted herself trying to escape her pain and sorrow. I understood the desperation, fear, and anger of crying out to God, who felt silent and distant. And I experienced the puddle girl's disappointment and confusion when God's help took longer than I wanted and was different than expected. Like the puddle girl, as I continue my own journey through loss, I have learned new things about myself, my grief, and my God. I now understand that sometimes God does not relieve us from big, uncomfortable feelings, because sometimes there is something greater to be gained. For the puddle girl, there were things about herself she needed to see, people for her to meet, and new things to experience that could not take place without her puddle. Without her puddle, she could not have washed the puppy's eyes, the seeds could not have grown, and she would not have known what it feels like to be stuck, and then how it feels to be free. I pray this book and the story of the puddle girl creates a comfortable space for you and your child to explore the things that have made them sad. I pray that they will see it is okay to feel mad at God and frustrated that He didn't instantly make it all better. I pray that our story will help them begin to understand that even though there is pain and discomfort in a puddle, God promises it won't feel or be that way forever. I pray for you as you explain to them that God is always with them and He is preparing something new and good for them. Aw, this is so sweet. My mama heart feels for you as I pray because I know you feel the weight of your child's pain. When our kids hurt, we hurt. I know you desperately want to fix it for them, but please hear this gentle reminder. Fixing it is not our job as parents. In hindsight, I have learned that my fixing it, no matter how well intentioned, had the potential to rob my child of the gift of running to their Savior, the only one who is truly qualified to heal what really needs healing. As I see it, God invites us into a sweeter opportunity, the opportunity to be His hands and feet, a chance to sit with the children in our lives as they experience sorrow and to listen as they process loss. We can shine a light toward the one true God they can run to in every circumstance, big or small. Our God who wants us, adults and children alike, to talk about Him anytime, anywhere, about anything. Our God who is never too busy to listen, who always hears our cries, and has a far better plan than we can hope or imagine. God extends His hands and eagerly waits for you whenever you are ready. Really good. Hey, Natalia, welcome in. This was a good one. I think this is a good one for adults too. A good for nothing puddle. Taking your sorrow and creating something beautiful with it. A good way to end the East Coast Live on a positive note. Even though it was sad, it turned out to be good. This one made up for some of the ones that we read tonight that kind of left us a little bit on the verge. Okay, let's see in the comment section. Yeah, so sad but sweet. We started with Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History 1. Then we read Minnie Rabbit is Not Lost 2. Snack Attack. Do You Remember? And then The Good for Nothing Puddle. Definitely going to go with 5. This is recently published, 2025. This was a good one. Definitely going to go with number 5. Okay, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap. We're at 38K. We started out really strong, guys, but somehow we dropped. We dropped off the ledge like this book. Started out really strong, but somehow we didn't make our goal tonight. But that's okay. We were only 45K away from where we were supposed to be at. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for the 40,000 likes. Really appreciate it. If you're on the East Coast and you're getting ready for bed, have yourself a good night. If you are a late sleeper, we will be back on again in about 40 minutes for the West Coast feed. Everybody have a good rest of your week, and we will see you tomorrow, or we will see you in 40 minutes. Have a good night, everyone.